We're going to talk about the power of repetition and the power of positive affirmations, how positive affirmations work, why affirmations work and don't work, and how positive affirmations can help you. My name is Rafal Burchard and you are watching Free Your Mind channel, number one place for all who wants to make the best use of your mind and body. Welcome. Hi, welcome to Free Your Mind channel. In today's episode, we're going to talk about positive affirmations. Positive affirmation is a technique based on repetition, and as discussed during my previous episode when I talk about subconscious mind, social programming and intuition, repetition is the foundation technique to start the reprogramming. How positive affirmation work? As discussed during my previous episodes, our subconscious mind records everything that is coming through our senses. All the data before it's being recorded is modified via our belief system, value system and emotions. It works like the photo camera where we need to set up our speed, exposure and aperture. Our subconscious most of the time is the automatic mode. And as with the camera, the automatic mode can give us a good picture or not exactly what we were expecting. The information stored in our subconscious is analyzed and systems, patterns of behaviors are being shaped in the form of programs. These programs work most of the time. That is why our society is still functioning in relative harmony. It is important to understand that our subconscious mind goal is to survive. Thus, our subconscious mind is resistant to change, as any change is a risk of a permanent end of subconscious mind. To understand how the programming works, I am going to use few examples. So the story is, a middle-aged gentleman is faced with a crisis at work. He is facing forced redundancy. The first person, as a child, was exposed to a movie where the main character in a similar situation started to drink, and after a short time his family left him, and shortly after that the main character committed suicide. But this is not the end of the story. The main character is waking up in the hospital and his ex-wife is at the bedside, helping him to stand back on his feet. Another person, as a child, witnessed his uncle in similar situation. His uncle was motivated to use the opportunity to change his career. He worked on a plan, used advice from his family, and shortly after he builds a well-prospering company that is selling apples. These two examples giving us a clear white and black view of a person who is giving up everything and being rescued by his wife, and on the other side, very well motivated person who is able to take chances. A well motivated person has a clear, strong, positive message. Get the work done, and is looking for opportunities. In above examples, both individuals were exposed to one sensitizing event. We need to take into account and consideration that the exposure can be limited to one emotional event, or it might be an ongoing slow exposure to the same situation. Or it might be a mix of different programs that are recorded as a hybrid-like system of behaviors. In the above example, a third person would be exposed to both of these programs. The outcome could be individual initially experiencing depression with drinking, and after a short time coming up with a plan that would allow him to find reasonable employment, or any other variations. Subconscious programming is an ongoing process where strategies are constantly tested and modified. Additionally, the older person is, the stronger programmed defense becomes, and any possible change can be compromised by subconscious resistance. This would reflect popular saying that you cannot teach old dog new tricks. But the other is true. We can change at any time and anything by using appropriate techniques. And why positive affirmations work? The positive affirmation or any other repetitive technique like CBT is like a wave on the sea that is shaping and changing the shore. With time, this repetitive action is overcoming the resistance of the subconscious mind, facilitating change. Why positive affirmations don't work? Positive affirmations, as any technique, needs to be used appropriately. There are few key points to remember when constructing daily affirmations. 1. The subconscious mind cannot process word no or don't know. For example, if my affirmation was I am not going to smoke cigarettes, the subconscious mind gives you a picture of you smoking. The affirmation should sound like I am free from cigarettes. Even better affirmation would be I am free from toxic cigarette fumes. This brings us to the second point. The subconscious communicates via imagination, not through words. When constructing affirmation, engage imagination, so whenever you verbalizing in the affirmation, aloud or in your head or on the paper, use your imagination to picture the subject of your affirmation. For example, I am a confident person. Imagine you in the situation when you are a confident person. And this brings us to the next point. Use the power of your imagination. When you are using the positive affirmation, imagine the outcome, the ultimate goal as vividly as you can. Keep affirmations as short as possible and refer to one element if you can. For example, I am a confident person when going up the stage and when I have to do public speaking. This affirmation is a little bit too long. Consider the following example. Affirmation number 1. I am a confident person, and imagine you going up the stairs. Affirmation 2. I can deliver a very good presentation, and imagine you delivering the talk or presentation. The key is the simplicity. Always use the affirmation in the present tense. For example, I am going to be a stronger leader. Your subconscious reads this like this. Yes, you are going to be at some point in the future, and does nothing about this because there is always going to be at some point in the future, because your affirmation is referring all the time to the future, not to the present moment. Consider this example. I am a strong leader. Now your subconscious has no choice to make it happen because this is in present time. Never use could, would be, going to, and so on. Always be in the now. Always be very simple and quick to the point. Always in the now. Apply these above points when constructing your affirmations. How affirmations can help you? You can use positive affirmations to reprogram almost everything. The key is to use appropriate words and to use appropriately your imagination. You need to keep in mind that depends on the issue, other techniques might have to be used to make the change quicker. Sometimes the subconscious is blocking our awareness to certain events, and the professional help should be used to unblock or heal these events. Can positive affirmation change your life? Yes, certainly. You have the power to change your life at any time. The positive affirmation is the first technique to reach for a better future. and how to use positive affirmations. Apply all key points that were discussed earlier. Do it minimum once a day without breaks in between. You will find that your subconscious will resist the new message by sending you negative images, distracting you from the daily routine, nagging, negative comments, and other. Stick to the routine and do it every day. During my next episode, I'm going to talk about the power of attraction. Mind to comment, like, and subscribe to get notification about my next episodes. Put a comment below with your questions and with suggestion how can I improve my presentation. My name is Rafal Burchard and you are watching Free Your Mind channel. See you next time.